Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for joining us on this Monday evening, Bank Holiday Monday. I hope if you've been off, I hope you've had a lovely day. Self and my son, we done a bit of bike riding today, a bit of mountain biking and stuff, and Fenty's had a good day. Everyone's having a great bank holiday, back to work tomorrow, but the shine of the bank holiday is going to continue for someone tonight here at McKinney Competitions, because one of my all-time favourites, the BMW M5, is up for grabs. Now, you might notice with no Logie. You see, as we all know, the Villa's on at the minute in Portugal and Logie's away back out there now. Don't tell him this because he will be raging. But he was supposed to go tomorrow, but the M5 was scheduled tonight, and if he was here, I wouldn't get a word in edgeways. So I might have sort of suggested maybe he should go on the Monday instead of the Tuesday, and then we get the peace and quiet to do this tonight without, interruptions. I hope he's not watching this, because if he is, he will literally, there'll be a vocabulary coming out of him right now. But anyway, he's away to Portugal to help Leah with a huge Villa draw that comes up this weekend, don't forget. But just talking about the Villa, if you buy a ticket for the Villa today up until, I guess, 10 o'clock, is that right, Fenty? If you buy one up until 10 o'clock, you will automatically receive 2 tickets for tonight's draw on this absolutely stunning BMW M5. So if you ever wanted to have an M5, and obviously you're going to buy a ticket for the Villa, because let's face it, it's £1 million cash alternative, or that amazing Villa and all the stuff that goes with it, tonight could be your night. This could be the lucky night, so you should avail of that offer. You're going to get 2 tickets for the M5. If you win it, and for whatever reason you don't want it, there's a £45,000 tax-free cash alternative up for grabs. But this is a car that, let me put it this way, I've had a few M5s, been lucky enough to have a few. I still kept my plate. My plate's on retainer for my M5, because someday I'm going to get another one. And this, for me, is my most favourite model, if you like, since the E60 back in 2004. I love that one, but this is the one. Wasn't a big fan of the F10. This one is absolutely class, and I'm going to tell you a few reasons why. Now, stick around in this live, because we've got a discount code for you. We also have an iPad to give away. We have free tickets up for grabs. They were all put on the Facebook post earlier, and you had to do the usual, the like, share, and tag. But, right, let's get straight into it. We're going to head off a few things in the M5, right? It's San Marino Blue Metallic. It's a colour that is absolutely stunning. I'm not sure the camera's going to pick it up just as well as we would hope. But being the LCI model, which is BMW's Life Cycle Impulse, it's got a wholly revised front end. So you have new LED lights, new grills, new bumper, and I think it just sharpens up the shape, makes it super, super modern. Looks absolutely stunning with the black wheels. I say the San Marino Blue Metallic just wears it so well. We've got Silverstone dual colour interior, absolutely class interior. We'll go in there and show you in a minute. We've got a carbon fibre roof. Round at the back, we have what BMW refer to as 3D effect, rear lighting. So it's LED lights in the rear, but you can see by the shape of them, they're very distinctive. Plus, of course, you have the signature BMW M car quad exhaust system. And obviously that's all the gases from that mammoth 4.4 litre twin turbo V8 that's up front. Now, let me tell you just a wee bit about this, right? This thing weighs over 2.5 tonnes. This car can do 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds, and I'm not exaggerating. I have the proof of it in my pocket. We're talking less than 3 seconds. It is a phenomenal piece of equipment. We'll just hop in very quickly, and I'm going to show you a few things, because we're going to go around the other side, okay, Fendi? Because we have, basically BMW had the E60, and then they had the F10, and then when the F10 came out, there was a bit of an issue, and that issue was that it was twin turboed. So because it was twin turbo, they struggled with putting the power down, and then that's when BMW had to make this car 4-wheel drive. So we can go in, and there's lots of things we can do in here, but one of the things we can do is we can go into our M drive menu, and at the minute we can select, we're stuck in 2-wheel drive here. These are lit buttons in the steering wheel. You can program these, so I have the M2 set for rear-wheel drive only, but if we go back on the screen, you can set it up for 2-wheel drive, a 4-wheel drive sport, which basically means a rear bias, and then you can go up into full 4-wheel drive. So this was the problem before. The problem with the F10 was before, you could be on your favourite bit of road or your favourite track, and the back end was going to go at some point 100%. You had to be ready for it, but this has made the car much, much more usable. Now, as well as the 4-wheel drive system, obviously we can change everything here. We can change our engine map. We've got our transmission that we can change, our chassis, so our suspension. You can even change the steering. Then we have our dynamic stability control. We've mentioned the 4-wheel drive, start stop, obviously that's off. We have our sound control, so basically with a valve in the exhaust, so turn that on. That'll make the exhaust run quiet. You can set it up just exactly how you like it. Now, as well as that, obviously we have our wireless phone charging down here. We've cup holders. being a BMW M5, it's all about luxury. So you've all got performance and luxury. That's what the whole thing is about. That's what the whole car is about. This has some lovely options. As I mentioned, the Silverstone leather, but we also have a lovely Alcantara headlining, and you can see it on the pillar over here as well. So this is Alcantara the whole way throughout the headcloth. Really, really nice option to have. It is class, and I'm telling you, these things are phenomenally fast. Like, they're advertised with 616 brake horsepower, but they're not. Several have been on dynos, and they're all sitting somewhere around the 650 brake mark. And I can tell you, when you're driving them, every single one of those ponies is onto that bonnet. They're all there without a shadow of a doubt. Right, we're going to go over to the computer. We've got a couple of things to give away. Don't forget, I've got that discount code for you as well, but we'll just hop over here now. So as you can see, we've got our website loaded up here. We have the Villa on and McKinney Madness. Is that your idea, Finty? So we've got McKinney Madness on there. So if you buy a ticket for the Villa, you're going to get 2 tickets for a chance to win this BMW M5 competition. So we'll click into tonight's. So obviously we've got our question. As mentioned before, we have our little sliders now. So if you buy multiple tickets, you can get a further discount, and you can incorporate that with the discount code, which I'm going to give you now, which is M530, and that's going to get you 30% off. So we have it over here ready to rock and roll. So that's going to bring your ticket price down to just £10.48. So £10.48, and folks, this is class. Look at that. Like, who'd reckon done them photographs? Keelan or Oscar's done them photos and done an absolutely fantastic job. It looks phenomenal. There's no bad angles on this car. Everybody who has any petrol in their veins at all wants a BMW M5. It's as simple as that, and someone is going to get that phone call come 10:30 this evening and bag themselves one. Right, let's go on to our giveaways. So we've got our iPad. I'm just going to sync those, and then we're going to do our 25 free entry post. I will, of course, give a few away in the comments as well, folks. Just when we're talking, just let me know. Tell me in the comments what you would take. Would you take the M5 or would you take the £45,000? Right, okay, so we're all synced up. So we've got our post here for 25 free entries. So we're going to do that. We're going to give 5 people 5 entries each. So let's see who is getting some free entries for tonight's draw. And who knows, for simply sharing and tagging on a post, they could be getting a free entry which could bag them tonight's big draw. Okay, let's go see who we've got. So we have Venus VB, we have Christine O'Prey, Tony Donaghy, Joanne Malone, and Teresa Doyle. Well done, everyone. If you can all send us a message, please, and we can get these added onto your account, and that is so important. Please do send us a message so we can add them into your account for you. We have lots of stuff on in the draw night, so you need the messages and claim your tickets, okay? And we'll get those all added in for you. Right, let's see who is getting an iPad. Again, all we had to do was share, and tag on the post, and someone is going to bag themselves an iPad just for a few moments of their time. Okay, let's see who this is going to be. Okay, good luck, folks. And there we go, we have Samantha Bontain, I think that is. Samantha, well done. You have just got yourself an iPad for simply liking and sharing and tagging on a Facebook post that we put up earlier today. Folks, if you don't watch these videos all the time, we do this regularly on a draw night. There's no reason why not to avail of it. So 5 people have just got themselves 5 free entries for tonight's draw, plus Samantha's just got herself an iPad for just a few moments of her time. Right, I'm going to get a phone, see who's on, see who is lined up to get themselves a few tickets for tonight's draw. I'm sure Logie has landed in Portugal at this stage, and Leah and himself will be on later from the sunny Portugal. Right, where do we see? What have we got? Dun, 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 dun. There's William Duban. He says, all explained well by Chris, the technical guru. I see Logie's done another disappearing. He has, William, but if you missed the start of the video, in fairness, he was supposed to be here, but I knew I wouldn't get a word in anyway, so moved it forward today, so he's away. Give us a few minutes to sort this out. William, you send us a message and we'll get you a couple entries added in for tonight's draw. Who knows, tonight could be your lucky night. There is Terry McGroarty, says, some car, could he get a free entry? Terry, you can indeed. Send us a message and we'll get those added in for you. Right, folks, I'm going to do one more because then we'll have to jump across to Instagram. Thank you all for joining us this evening. There is Nikki Donny. Nikki says, Chris, the car's amazing, stunning colour, but it would be a hard choice between the cash and car. Nikki, that is the thing. Everyone's circumstances are different. I absolutely love this car, but right now, that cash alternative would be a huge thing for me as well. So with £45,000, it's going to be hard to turn away. But I say, if you want, you're going to win this car, and like, this is absolutely stunning. It is an absolutely stunning car. It's the ultimate family car. There's a video actually on the website where I sort of made the point of, if you're a car guy or whatever, you've grown up and you've had all your sports cars, but you know, life moves on and you get a house and hopefully you have a family, whatever the case may be, and all of a sudden, you know, the dream of having a two-door sports car or whatever is gone. But that's where the BMW M5 has always filled that void. You've got the E63 and RS6, but for me, the M5 has always been the king, if you like. It's always been the unicorn, the halo car that the others have aspired to be. And I think that this current model is just absolutely fantastic. But I say the best bit is someone is going to get the chance to win this here this evening at McKinney Competitions. If you haven't got a ticket, jump across the website, use that discount code of M530. That'll bring your ticket price down to just £10.48. Don't forget, you can incorporate that if you buy multiple tickets with the discount slider that's on the website. I don't know what else to tell you. £10.48 for this absolutely stunning BMW M5, or of course, the tax-free cash alternative of £45,000. You know what to do. Jump across the website, grab your ticket, and the very best of luck.